Change making is a term that I've really struggled with this semester, both in regards to what that even really means and what the connotation of the world is for my life. One of the very first things that we learned this semester was that social problems are not standalone. And if you're looking to truly mobilize change in your communities, you have to embrace the complexity of this work and be motivated to take action. But for me, rather than feeling motivated, I just felt overwhelmed. I had the absolute honor of working for an anti-hunger nonprofit called Project Bread, and even though we were looking to address the primary issue of hunger, we knew that that problem was so much larger than simply getting food to the people that needed it. And the more that I mapped out this problem, the only word to describe how I felt was overwhelmed. In a world that's confronted with so many inequalities and so many challenges, how is it that someone like me, a 20-year-old from a small town in New Hampshire, how would I ever make change toward a problem that is this large? It wasn't until actually about a week ago that I felt like I could answer that question. I attended an event in New Hampshire for young change makers, and we had a variety of guest speakers talk about how they were all making change in their communities. We heard from small business owners to nonprofit founders and even representatives in our government. One of our speakers, their stories really stuck with me. They had started a small tea cafe and espresso bar in Somersworth, New Hampshire. It's a very small town. And the cafe later evolved into this community hub for LGBTQ activism and expression. So after hearing all these stories of change and how these different people were making change, it suddenly dawned on me that change doesn't really need to mean solutions. Was this local business owner ending the marginalization and discrimination of LGBTQ folks nationwide? No. But was his work taking really critical steps in providing a safe and inviting place for activism? Absolutely. So all semester, I felt overwhelmed and defeated because I wasn't sure that I would ever make meaningful change. When in reality, there doesn't necessarily need to be one definition of change or one measurement of success that can classify the work that you've done as change. So let's start today by turning any feelings of doubt or defeat into a recognition that we're all in this together, and no matter how small or how large, every one of our actions count. Thank you.